Initiating hyperspace launch sequence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dude, it's weird doing this looking at you.
I know. Yeah.
It's gonna take getting used to again.
I'm not that.
Should I look at the camera?
Don't look at the camera.
Don't look at the camera?
Weird.
Look at you.
You look at me.
Okay.
They don't exist.
Okay.
You guys exist.
They don't
now
exist.
I'm doing it. Daniel, how are you, bro?
I'm doing good, man.
It's good to see you in
I'm
person.
doing good. It's good to see you. It's freaky. It's weird.
That's...
You're jimming the camera again.
Number 2 of calling Christian ugly?
Whoa! That's not... I didn't say you're weird. I said it's weird, as in doing this is weird.
It is weird.
But not because of you.
Right.
It's just been so long.
I know.
But we can do it again.
Yeah.
It's tight.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I looked at the camera.
Stop looking at the camera.
I won't do it. I'm totally going to do it.
But no, I mean,
totally
usually how we've been doing it is we just talk on the phone. We each have a microphone. It worked for a little bit, and I wanted to do it too, like talk to the camera.
I know.
It worked for a little bit, but I'm telling you this and you know it.
Yeah.
It's weird because like I can't look at the
I feel like we
camera.
should look at the camera.
Okay.
Because they're going to be watching. We know they're there. There's no point not looking at it.
I think I just ripped my
You know what I
pants,
mean?
bro.
You ripped them?
100% I just ripped my pants.
I feel it should. It's weird to look. Right?
It is, yeah.
So
it's in a weird spot.
Okay, I see.
So, long story short, we're finally here together doing this thing. Yeah, we should just call each other on the phone. You know, I could see you, right?
Huh?
This is why it's so much better in person, because like the phone was cool and all, but like sometimes we'd run into technical issues where I can hear you and you can hear me on the phone.
Yeah.
And this is just cooler because we can just,
It's also, I feel less creepy. When I was doing it before, I was in the sound room at my church. And so I was like in this really dark church room, which like, so the sound room, there's like the church where the service goes. And then the tech room's like upstairs,
been there.
overlooking that.
Yeah.
So I was like up in there with all the lights off, just calling you in the dark. And I felt like a hitman or someone. Like,
is there anybody else there? Oh, dude, those are sick rings. What's this one right there?
Thank you.
What's that new?
That's
dude, no,
Mando.
wait, I know that one.
Yeah.
That's from Mandalorian.
Yeah.
That's
This one's got a bat on it. Because so my major is bachelor's in applied theology. So they call us bat majors.
Oh.
And so I got a bat. That was kind of tight.
That's
this one's really cool. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but if I were to go outside and then come back in here, it would be glowing blue.
Oh, that's sick.
This one. And then this one's a spinning piano, which is pretty tight.
Wow.
And then this one just looks kind of cool.
You can't argue with that. I mean,
no.
I got a few. I don't have them on right now. There's actually, oh wait, it's right here.
Whoa. This thing has drawers?
Oh, just this part, because that was special.
Dang.
I got, I got that one with the owl on it. You see,
That's
with
pretty
the
cool.
latte. My favorite coffee company right here.
There you go.
Yeah, I got. Dude, have you heard of these? These are called blue light blocking glasses. Dude,
yes,
they
I have
save
heard of
your
them.
life.
I've heard that I
save
should
your
invest and get some.
Dude, you should.
Okay.
Okay, so these right here were $100, but they're so worth it. And let me tell you, because sometimes I don't know if what it is, just like if it's the phone, but I look at my phone. What is that? The wind?
It's the demons downstairs.
Right.
Yeah,
I forgot about those guys. They need to knock it off. Dude,
Downstairs
I've already
demons.
complained 3 or 4 times to the manager.
To the demon manager?
The demon manager?
Yeah.
Right. Anyway.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but for some reason, when I look at my phone for a while, like I start to get, like my eyes hurt.
Oh, like that straining feeling?
Yeah, and I
like
feel tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
that
like
makes sense.
since I edit, like...
You're on your phone all the time, or like not phone, but screen all the time because you have to be.
Literally.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so, these are totally worth it for me. Even right now, like I got a little bit of a headache, but they also make you look pretty fancy,
That's true. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
You see what I'm
that's a
saying?
look.
You see what I'm saying?
This
is
Clark
a look.
Kent should have done that. Would have solved a lot more problems for him.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
So you look a little buff. You've been working out?
Not at all.
Not at all?
You know what the thing is though?
I
feel like I didn't want to say this because it's not healthy. I don't think I should say it. We've done 3 Uncaged videos now, right? We've done Inside, Floral Mask, Bulletproof Umbrella.
That's right. Yeah.
So when I play that character, I eat less beforehand.
Oh, you told me that.
I want to look. I can't remember if I told you that. So I want to look like skinnier and unhealthy. I want to look as unhealthy as possible because that character is very unhealthy. And so I think what you're seeing is I'm eating.
Maybe that's it. Because what I noticed, like even when we were shooting Carry Me, you would like lean over a little bit and your tricep would show a little bit and you got a little vascularity going. That's why I thought that, because I know you were.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I need to. I'm hopefully now that gyms are open and stuff again, I can start lifting again. Because I used to at my school. There's a really nice gym at my school. I'd go there like days out of the week, like at least 3 days in Riverside.
Oh,
SoCal.
Riverside. Okay.
A super nice gym. Like NBA players steal our gym sometimes. Wow. They'll like book it and steal it, and then we can't use it. It's annoying, but it's cool for them, I guess. But
and you can go there for free.
It's been included in tuition.
Dude, that's legit. That's
super nice.
Start making some gains.
I'm gonna look at that camera so often, dude.
It's okay. It's awkward.
So often.
It's like every time I'm with the client, I'm like, okay, don't look at the camera. I mean, most of the time, if it's an instructional video, sure, you have to look at the camera.
Yeah.
But if it's not, don't look at the camera.
Yeah.
Just pretend like I'm not there. Just like when we're shooting a music video, it's like, don't look at the camera. And every now and then you'll like be panning or whatever, and you'll catch someone just like hardcore, just.
Yeah.
And it feels super awkward.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if it's a music video, I'm like locked into don't look at the camera. I'm all about that because I'm super in character. I'm just me. And it's like naturally, I'm just want to be like, hey, people watching, how's it going? But I guess, I don't know. I don't know the etiquette. This is new. It's super new.
I think the etiquette is you don't look at the cameras.
Okay.
Unless you address the people.
But Jim in The Office. Everyone's favorite character.
Oh, you know.
Always looks at the camera. Always Jim's the camera.
I've never watched one episode of The Office. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What is like...
I can't do it, man. I've tried...
Arguably the greatest American comedy ever? Okay, how far did you get? Did you get to season 3? First 2 seasons are rough.
I got about 7 minutes into the first episode.
That's why, bro. You got to give it more of a chance than that.
I just couldn't do the humor.
You would think it's so good. The humor is rough, especially the first episode is more... Oh, I'm going to make people mad. I'm going to say it, though. The first episode is more... The first episode is more of the British humor because it's based on the British version of the show. Right. They gradually make it more American humor, which it's nothing against British humor. I think it's funny, but we're American, so we see the American human. We see, like, when you watch a Marvel movie and it makes you laugh, it's because we have
American.
It's American humor because it's made in America and because we have, you know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. It's like just because that's how we joke because we all live in the same spot.
Right.
Yeah. But the first episode's very British.
I might give it a chance. With that being said, what have you been up to in terms of watching?
What am I watching lately?
What are you watching?
Dude, I have been watching a ton of stuff. So I've been going through a ton of movies. And so I just watched Sound of Metal.
Never heard of that.
Dude. Okay, it's on Amazon Prime.
Is it free?
Yes, if you have Amazon Prime.
I do.
Okay, yeah. And so basically it's about a metal drummer who goes deaf. And the crazy thing about it, it's not very plot heavy. There's not like a ton that happens in it. But what makes it so captivating is they engineer the sound so you hear the way he hears.
Is this a documentary?
No, it's a movie. But it's they make you hear things the way he hears it. So like as his hearing starts to disappear, you like hear what that actually sounds like to someone who has hearing loss. So I don't know if you know this. My mom has really severe hearing loss. She has.
I did not know that.
She doesn't have a cochlear implant, but she has a device that's made by the same company that does those. And it basically there's a metal pole that sticks out of this bone behind her ear, and it like resonates that so she can hear people. It's really trippy. I don't know all the technology.
Well, that's how sound works, right? Just vibration at a certain frequency.
Yeah, and so basically it does that and it sends sound directly into her head through that bone.
Oh, wow.
Which is really interesting. And she also has hearing aids and stuff. She's had hearing loss, I think, since she was born, if I remember right. I honestly don't know her story that much. But so it's super interesting to me to hear what hearing loss sounds like, what hearing aids sound like the movie's engineered in a really unique way. Wow. So I watched that. I saw Knives Out for the first time.
That's a good movie.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's a good.
Brilliant.
I watched that like a couple months ago too, and that's a really good movie. The colors, the story, the way it was shot. Because I thought it was gonna be super like predictable, like the kind of who killed who kind of thing. But the way they turned it, I don't even want to spoil it. Yeah. But the way that they spun everything was super incredible.
I will say, have you seen Murder on the Orient Express?
I never heard of that.
So I think that movie is stylistically not as good as Knives Out. I think Knives Out has really good cinematography, but in terms of plot and storytelling, I think Murder on the Orient Express does a better job at like the twists and the turns and the characters.
Is that a Netflix thing?
No, I think you have to rent it from Amazon. I think it's like $3.
Can't do that.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm just kidding. No, I actually.
No, I mean, I get it. I wouldn't want to spend money I didn't have to either. There's so many movies out there.
No, me and Amanda rent a lot of movies. Like we rented Tenet.
You know how I feel about Tenet.
Yeah, we watched like an hour, maybe 45 minutes of it. It was super confusing. I
It
need to
is.
rewatch it and pay
It
attention.
is.
Because I wasn't paying attention.
That's what it is. If
Yeah.
you see the problem with Nolan, it's a blessing and a curse because you get incredible films out of it. But if you're not like locked in the whole time, you're gonna have no idea what's going on. You're gonna miss that one line that everything builds on later.
Right.
But that movie, in my opinion, is like possibly the greatest accomplishment in film ever.
I
Like
need
it's
to
just
rewatch
it's
it for sure.
brilliantly made.
I was hyped because that was like top of your list and you kept telling me about it. So I watched it. Probably watched like 45 minutes of it. And then like my mind was just gone. So we went back to watching WandaVision.
Dude, that show. Are you caught up?
I need to watch the newest episode.
Okay, I watch them at midnight every time, so I'm
Really?
like
You're
very,
dedicated.
very prompt.
Dude, I'm not up past like 10:30, so I can do
Gotcha.
that.
I
But
understand.
it's a great show. I thought
Mhm.
I really liked the first episode a lot. I knew that it wasn't going to stay that direction. For people that haven't watched it, like I don't want to go too much into it.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to stay that format. It
Gotcha.
was, or I didn't think it was going to stay that format. So I was interested from the get-go to see how they were going to spin it and make it this huge.
Which I think they did really well.
Oh yeah,
It was
the
interesting.
transition.
Yeah, dude, every episode when they transition between moments, and it's such a big show, you don't want to spoil it on the podcast, but they transition between genres and styles and era and quality and things like that. And the way they do it to make like a moment go from sitcom-y to horror almost and spooky is like so brilliant. So brilliantly done.
The first time they did it, they hide it so well.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're just like, did that really just happen?
Yeah.
Or is that like?
And then they snap you back in so quick that it's like, the way they snap you back in, it almost makes it creepier too, because it's like, it's so brief that it sits with you a little weirder.
Yeah, and you don't know if Wanda is in on it.
Yeah.
From the beginning. I mean, now that being episode 8 that's coming out, you know where it's going already. But like the first time it happens, it's just like a little like somebody tapped you on the shoulder.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
That show
I'm
is
really into it.
brilliant.
We've also been watching iCarly.
Oh, because
Dude,
it's on Netflix,
Yeah,
right?
dude, that show is so good.
I haven't gone back and watched it yet,
It's
but
so
it would be
good.
totally nostalgic if I did.
It's so cringe. I mean, if it was to come out now, I don't think it'd be that popular. Just because of like the way people operate now.
But because we grew up with it or because it was out when we were
yeah.
interested in it.
Yeah, because like Dylan and Cole Sprouse from Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, I think they were asked to be brought on to film Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, like a movie, but it's gonna be like they're back together.
Oh.
But they said no because like the only people that are gonna watch it are people like you and me, people that like grew up with it. The newer kids, newer audiences are gonna go see it, and it's gonna be like, you know, with the reboot, usually it's like a flop.
Yeah.
Right.
It's true.
But
iCarly's doing one though. You know that?
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I was like, what are these kids up to nowadays? So I like looked it up, and yeah, they're doing a reboot.
I'm
so,
curious.
Yeah, I mean,
It could be so bad,
I hope they don't kill it.
but they're gonna get me to watch it
Yeah,
out of
regardless.
curiosity.
They look the same. Have you seen them?
No, I haven't seen any pictures. That's cool.
Do you ever watch Drake and Josh?
Oh yeah,
Dude, that is a good show.
that was my favorite
That is
show
good
for a
show.
long time.
Mine too.
Dude, okay, totally off topic. Do we have a topic?
No.
Totally on topic then because it's off topic. Chuck. Have you heard of that show?
No, I haven't. I thought there's a character in iCarly named Chuck.
Oh,
A little
okay.
kid. Anyway, go on.
Chuck
Never heard of
is my favorite show of all time. It is on Amazon Prime.
it. Dude, there's so many good shows on there. I need to catch up on it. Anyways,
So Chuck, it was, when did it air? 2006 to 2011 or something? So it's a little older.
Mhm.
But basically the premise of it is a guy, so picture me, nerd. That's it. That's the word you need. Nerd. Okay. And this guy basically works at this fake version of Best Buy because they couldn't do actual Best Buy for copyright reasons. So, you know, like Best Buy has what do they call it? Geek Squad.
right.
So he works for what's called the Nerd Herd
Oh, dude, that is clever.
at a place called Buy More.
That's clever. I think I've heard of it, actually.
And so basically what happens in the show is that in the first episode, he gets an email that puts an NSA CIA supercomputer in his head. So basically, if he were to walk past an assassin that the CIA or the NSA knows about, he would do this thing where he'd know all the intel on that person the second he saw them. And then basically, he wasn't supposed to get the supercomputer. So then he has the CIA and the NSA trying to protect him from people who are now trying to kill him because he has all their secrets in his head.
That's a wild plot.
So it's really crazy plot, and it's really good. Like the plot is actually, it's like really heavy plot and really heavy comedy. Like they do both really well. It's super cheesy comedy, but in the best way. And it's the actor who plays Shazam, Zach Levi.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He plays Chuck. It's like kind of what boosted his career up. And dude, it's hilarious, but also there's so many twists and turns that keep you the whole time. You should totally watch it. You'll love it.
All right, I'll start
You
it.
will love it.
I'll start it.
Give it like an episode or two.
Let me check this camera real quick.
Make sure it's still going.
I hope so. Oh, yeah. What are we at battery-wise? I'm scared to move.
I'm going to drink water while you check that camera.
Go for it. You know, I really think it matters.
We're keeping this in the video, right?
Oh, yeah, we can keep it in 82%. Okay, I'm good. You see, I was a little worried because, let's see. This is totally last minute, which is cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're doing this way. Yeah, so I want to make sure that camera, your camera, doesn't die. Mine is fine. I know I can record forever.
Yeah.
This is going to work. But regardless, I mean, we made it work. I mean, I'm glad that you're here and we're doing this in person finally, and it's great. We're going to get
Feels
microphones eventually.
Yep.
I forgot what I was going to say.
I don't remember either. I don't remember what you were thinking.
Thinking you.
Usually I have it.
You
I have
do?
this device that I implanted in you secretly that tells me everything you think, and I forgot what it told me that you were thinking. So.
It was thinking something about you being attractive. I'm not sure though.
Whoa. Hello, internet. Wow, 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 wow.
I'm gonna cue all that zoom in with that. Who is that? Kevin Gay, right?
Marvin Gaye.
Kevin
Marvin
Gates. Kevin Gates.
Marvin Gaye.
Do you know that guy?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude.
Who's that?
Kevin Gates?
Yeah.
He's a rapper.
He's a rapper?
Yeah, he's a newer rapper though.
Is that what he goes by?
Yeah, Kevin Gates.
I've never heard of
He
him.
got a song.
Where's he from?
I have no idea. He's got a song. It's called "I Don't Get Tired," and in the chorus, he literally says, "I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired."
To the point. Very to the point.
So did
I got 12 projects. I don't get tired.
Do you really have 12?
Somewhere near that.
Dude, I
I have a lot right now.
have 4 that include you.
I know. I feel so bad, dude.
That's not bad.
I feel so bad.
That's not bad. I was gonna put this up on Instagram, but I don't want to seem like that douche
Yeah.
that just like post. I hate the word grind so much.
I
I don't
feel
like that
you.
word. I don't like
I
that
feel
word.
you. I made a whole song about that word.
You did?
Grinding.
NF did that.
Or no. And mine's working. His is grinding.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I tried to steal his song just now. Dude, I'm tired. I'm working. I'm out here grinding. Okay.
Dude, yeah,
Right? That's his.
That song.
That's
doesn't-
his. Is that the one with Marty on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a
Yeah,
good
that's
song.
not a good song.
You don't like that one?
No, I don't.
Dude, I think it's catchy.
No, it doesn't go for me. I just don't like that word. But anyways, I was gonna post a little like, I have this thing that's like a task manager. I think I showed it to you. It like shows like everything I'm working on. It says done and it says dates and stuff. And there's like legit like 12 things on there that are like due in a week that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna post it and then say something like, when somebody asks me to turn something in a day, this is what like I'm looking at. It's like, hey, can I have this today? And it's just like there's 12 things in there and I need to like squeeze it in here. Luckily today, you know, I got some time. That's why you're here. That's why I'm here.
Good stuff.
Went to the park, did some boxing with a friend, did some skateboarding.
Sick.
You did a stream. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, for those of you watching at home, and I'm gonna look at the camera because I can, because I'm talking to you. So get off my freaking back about it. We're filming this the day after "Carry Me" dropped. Yesterday. I mean today.
It dropped yesterday.
Yesterday. In most regions, it dropped today. in California, it dropped yesterday.
Okay. That makes
I
more
think,
sense.
right?
Yes.
That makes sense?
Yes.
I think that makes sense.
Yes.
So I was up super late last night doing all the promo stuff and then being in the chat for the video and then doing more promo stuff and talking to people about the song and all that. So then I woke up today, and on Fridays I always do the Uke streams, which I did a short one today. Usually I do 2 hours. I only did an hour. But
That's crazy. I mean, to me, like, okay, one of the reasons I never got into Twitch was because I can't stand there and watch somebody do something for 3 hours.
the peasantry is dedicated.
Oh, yeah. Like, all the Crown and Chains people that I know, they're, like, in there all the time, and they'll watch the whole thing.
In it. It's crazy.
And, like, I don't like, if you can, like, swipe the thing down and you can watch it in the corner and do something else, I would totally do that.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes where, like, I have to send out a text or an email, and I'm like, then I got to exit.
No, I get you. I do those things. I don't think it's very rare that I watch someone else do those things.
The whole 3 hours?
I like very rare that I would ever watch someone do what I do.
You guys have it on as background?
So when I watch someone else, it's like Mike on Twitch.
Oh, I'll watch that. Yeah.
I can watch Mike on Twitch because it goes into the corner of my phone. And it just sits there. Even I swipe out of the app, I can do whatever I want, and it's just down there. Or if the other time I'll do it is if it's on something I can put on my laptop. So if someone's doing Instagram Live, I can't put that on my laptop, so it's on my phone. Which means even if, like, I was watching a different artist not too long ago on Instagram Live, I kept having to leave because I was texting other people. I think I was texting you and someone else about a project. Mm-hmm. And so I'd leave the live stream, go over here, come back. Oh, I missed something. Crap. They talked to me. They tried to address me. I wasn't there. Yeah. Like, it's just because the whole thing. If I can have it on my laptop, it's perfect because then it sits in the background. I'm doing other stuff.
There's probably a way to do it.
I think so, but I'm too busy. I'm too busy for that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was telling my girlfriend the other day. I was like, I don't know how you could just sit there and watch somebody play video games for 3 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, not talking crap about people that do. I can't, like, I'd rather play the video game than sit there and watch somebody play for 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. To me, it's the same thing as a podcast. When you're watching someone do a live stream or watching someone Twitch stream, like, I'm not usually there. Like, let's see, I used to watch a group called Rooster Teeth.
Oh, dude, my friend used to be, shout out Ruben. My friend, I was with him today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he told me about that podcast.
Yeah, and so their Rooster Teeth podcast, they had the RT podcast, and then Rooster Teeth, a branch of them is called Achievement Hunter. Mm-hmm. And they had the Off Topic podcast, and they just do Let's Play videos. I would watch those all the dang time when I was in high school, and then even a little bit when I was in college. But almost never was I watching it, like, on my phone, rigid to it, paying attention to every detail. It was, I'd throw it up on my TV on my Xbox while I was doing homework or while I was texting friends or while I was playing drums even sometimes. I'd play drums to podcasts and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't have the patience for that. And then also, I try to keep myself busy enough where there's always something else to do, Mm-hmm. So.
Have you ever popped on somebody's live stream and you're the only one in there?
Dude, so awkward.
It's so weird. I know. Yeah. I forgot whose I was doing. I don't even want to say.
I think it feels weird for everyone too, because when I'm doing a live stream
especially when
and one person pops in, I'm like, oh shoot, this is so weird. Like, now I'm just serenading you at this point.
or you just kind of look there, like, you look at the camera, you acknowledge that they're there.
Yeah.
But you just kind of address it, or you just kind of don't say anything.
I'll address. You got to address it. You can't not address it. It feels weirder if you don't address it somehow. But dude, there's this rapper on TikTok who I've been following his stuff. And so I saw he was live on TikTok, and he's got like a decent following. So I was like, oh, that's tight. I'll see what he's doing. It was him and me. And I was like, just kind of sat there, and I was like, maybe it doesn't show him on TikTok that I'm here. And then he's like, yo, what's up? Music by Daniel Sherman. He started talking to me. And I was like,
now you can't leave.
Oh, now I'm stuck. Now I got to stay. He's a cool guy. It was chill. He listened to one of my songs. We talked back and forth really briefly, and then I dipped. But yeah, it is kind of
super awkward. Weird. But one thing I admire about you and UFN is when you guys do streams, and I think I told Jack this the other day when we went to go shoot Carry Me.
Yeah.
Is if there's like, whether there's 5 or like 20 people on the stream, you guys act the same way.
Yeah.
That's true.
You don't act like, oh, there's only 14 people here. Like,
well, I think it's that same attitude that comes from, and I know I can say this about UFN. I'm sure they have this attitude because they're really good musicians, and every good musician does. But you should play every show like it's stadium.
Mm-hmm.
That's every good artist plays every show like it's stadium. Mm-hmm. And so I think that same, when you have that attitude about a live show, you have that attitude about let's play every song like it's being produced by the greatest producer in the world. Like it's gonna, like millions of people are gonna hear it. Let's do every live stream like there's a million people watching. I think that attitude when you're an artist who just seeks that, not necessarily quality, but when you want that energy or you want, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say?
It seems you come off way more genuine and you have a constant flow of energy. It's not like there's 10 people there and people can tell you don't give a crap, and there's 20 people there and then all of a sudden you're like a different person.
Yeah, it always do. I will say there are artists who, not that I know, I can't think of artists I know personally, but there's artists I know who I've always felt like are completely different people on stage and off stage. And like, I'm sure to an extent, you can almost say that I'm the same way, but I'm consistent like in my personality when I'm doing music versus when I'm just me also. Like that's the same.
Right.
My stage personality is a little different because the music is so dark that you see the darker Daniel on stage, if that makes sense, a lot of the time. But if you were to interact with me right after a show when I'm in a music setting, or interact with me on a live stream and then interact with me like you see me in and out and you're to talk to me, I'm the same person. And it drives me nuts when, you know what, I do know people. There's a specific group of people who I'm not gonna diss all of them, but like stereotypically a lot of them, SoundCloud rappers.
Oh yeah.
So many of them act so hard when they're talking about their music.
Yeah.
And then you see them somewhere else and you're like,
Yeah.
that is not at all how you rap. That is, you are totally lying to people in your music.
Yeah.
Like you're putting on a front.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
No, they're the kind of people that, not all of them.
Yeah.
But a lot of them go out and rent a Lamborghini and go out and borrow chains so they could look all flashy for the gram or whatever.
Why?
I
don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't get it. I think there's merit to songs that are catchy and don't have a song doesn't need substance for me. There's a time and a place for a song that says nothing but sounds good. Like that's when I'm in the car at night bumping with my friends, like I don't care what the words are, I'm just hanging with my friends. But that being said, you don't need to rent a Lamborghini and chains for a music video about a song that already doesn't have substance. Like if you're gonna make a song that's catchy and has nothing to it, don't lie about the nothing.
Yeah.
Like just make it nothing.
It would be even cooler if you just put it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It drives me nuts.
Dang.
Drives me nuts.
Dang. I've never seen you perform though.
Dude, that's so crazy.
It is crazy. I was just thinking about that. I've never seen you. Could you say you're a different person on stage than you are
a little bit
in person?
I don't think it's not like different person. I think you just see a different side of me.
I used to be the same way though. When I used to be really introverted.
Yeah.
When you talk to me in person, but when I was on stage, I was a totally different person. I would like legit jump off amplifiers and jump off drum sets, and I would be like constantly like I would be like John, but like if John had like 6 cups of coffee, I'd be like that.
Yeah, that's tight though. I think for me, it's that my music and what music was for me was this outlet for like darkness. Like there's this stuff in me that I want to get out of me. And so music's where I'm going to put it.
It was kind of like that for me too. I had like so much energy and I wanted to put it out there, but I wasn't confident in myself to like, put it out there. So
that makes sense. You know what? I think you've seen it a little bit. And I think even though you haven't seen me perform, you've seen me in character.
Yeah.
And so I put that same energy where when I'm in character, I'm like channeling that darkness a lot of time. It's different because I'm channeling a whole different character. But, when I'm on stage, it's the way I worded it, and I've worded it, I can't remember what interview this was. Gosh, that was like 2 or 3 years ago I did that interview. But the way I worded it was I'm never going to be on stage singing about something that I'm not feeling while I'm singing about it. And so I'm really intentional on stage about, for me, the performance is like half of where my mind is. Most of my mind is focused on when I wrote this song, what did I want to tell people and what was I feeling? And then it's like, remember that. Because if I can get back to that place where I wrote the song, the rest is going to fall into place. It doesn't matter.
You say everything differently, right? Yeah. If you're in a dark place or you're in an angry place, it just comes out that way.
Yeah. And so when you see me live, I think to an extent, I'm not a different person, but you're seeing the side of me that I don't let people see unless I'm on stage. Right. And it's cool because I get to leave it there. I can put it there and leave it there. But that's different than putting up a front. Like that's different than me saying, look at how angry I am, and then off stage being this guy. You know what I mean? Because I am an angry person. Just I'm not going to show you that in conversation like this. It's not the setting for it. Versus if I were to go on stage and say, yo, I'm a bazillionaire. I just like slept with 5 women and this is solid gold. Like Did I just hit the mic?
Did you see my eyes?
I could.
Did you see my eyes? That man, I was like,
You're like.